can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
Time is precious, I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Today, the first of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from NRG Stadium. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll get that out to Mixon. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
All right. This one out quickly to Noel. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Colts 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8. Give running right. It is Mixon. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. And he's going to be out of bounds but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Quickly to the outside and complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And they're going to have enough to convert here, and it sets up 1st and goal.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Mixon. Will take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs. And now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with a lead at home with the home crowd. And you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Mitchell. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready, break. Check. Go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Panther 60.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That's Pierce in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big gainer for Indianapolis. It's a gain of 49. He can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he's in! Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
And And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon.
Number 28, Mixon, the ball carrier. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4.
Here we go, let's go.
Here's a toss, right side to Mixon.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, Stroud, flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
All right.
Stroud going to get rid of this to Dell. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. Point after, coming up here. He knocks it through. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead.
4-7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. Now an opening past the 30. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The extra point is good. And the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That one underneath here to Mixon. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Mixon. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Taken down at the 41.
One quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. All even on the scoreboard. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now, Stroud. This is hard. He got the connection to come. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Michigan man, Whitty Hayes. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. He'll look deep, left sideline. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Mixon. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll go play action with Stroud. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Here we go.
On 4th down, Stroud. He's got his man. That's Knowles. He's going to have a Texans first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
First and 10.
Throwing is Stroud. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The UCLA man, the former first-rounder, Latu, in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. On a 2nd down throw for Stroud. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Knoll that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
17.
Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Zico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
The coverage by Justin Wally.
So DeMeco Ryans will bring on the field goal unit. This one from 43 yards away. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Texans move out in front. The new score, 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready?
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
60, below 18. Go.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That one's down the field, but it is incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
18 Rattler. Dragon 60.
From the gun, Richardson. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer to punt. Nicole Hardman deep to return. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. That is brought in. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. First and 10.
first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They will work the middle with Mixon. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Here's a second and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Forced to his right. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. Good blocking, and he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Okay, break. 60 foul check. 60 foul check. Let's go now. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the 35-yard line.
On the jump.
Second down, they need 7.
Go street. 69. Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Richardson gonna look to throw. Going up top. That is hard. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Colts cut the lead to 3. 24-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
South. Here we go. Let's go. White Tony. At 18.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. He'll get that out to Mixon. It is 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Moving outside the pocket. He runs with it. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. He's across midfield. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And now a timeout, 7 seconds left in this first half. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Stroud to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we're at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Ready? Let's go. Crack all 80.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Ready? Cut 19. Cut 19. Tiger 19.
They go right back to Taylor. Inside the 25. And he will score. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown, Indy. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The extra point is good. And the Colts have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game where he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
2nd and a yard.
Oh, ready?
They'll go right back to Mixon. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Mixon. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. DeForest Buckner brings him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
7.
Here we go.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Get it. 70 Lions.
A give, running right, it's Taylor. Into space. And he's got another one. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown Colts. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. The extra point is up and through. And the Colts are going to open up the lead to 8.
27.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
What 18? What's up?
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That's going to be caught. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2.
The Texans will line up.
He'll look to throw. He's got a man. Take it in for 2. And we are all tied here in the 3rd quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
On the jump.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Go street. 68. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
All right.
They'll run with Mixon. Guarani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
11-yard line.
Now, Stroud. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Joe Mixon, touchdown Texans. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Roll. Here we go. Check, man. Cowboy.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown Colts. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And the Colts will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and 9.
There's the hot.
Stroud going to set up to throw. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pass play good for 22. It's good for a Texans first down.
Here we go.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 6. On play action, Stroud. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Here's a run. And he's got another one. No Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Texans will go up by 7.
The score, Texans 49, Colts 42.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Richardson. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Ready? 670 Timberwolves. Warriors 70. 19 light.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
That's Pierce in motion. Throwing on second down. Richardson. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
10 yards to go.
Check match. County Lions. 18 Rattler.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor. Complete. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Colts first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
And the Colts first down.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On second down, Richardson. Moving left, and he's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Top low 18. Dragon 60.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. And he will score! Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
On first down, it's Stroud. That's to his tight end, Schultz. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
All right.
They'll run out of the gun with Nixon. Wow, how he got away from that first defender, I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play.
To the 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 6.
It's out. 18. That's it.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down by Layatu Montu. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Colts 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Here we go. 18. That's it. 19 Texas.
Here's Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 3.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game late, and this is third down. This is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
60 Maverick. Let's go. Panther 6. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Richardson to throw. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Indianapolis. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll go with Taylor. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game. Here's second down. They'll drop to throw. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Again, it'll be Taylor. They'll keep it on the ground. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small step back into a much bigger one.
This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. They'll try and run. Here's Taylor. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here is first and 10.
Oh, right. 18. Look at hop. 11.
To throw, it's Stroud. In downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down.
18.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts, as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
And bringing it to pass, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want this shit now and I got your back. I promise that I would've never gotten phone if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that